To the Cloverleaf Class of 2020, I'm Larry Obhoff, your state senator, and it is my privilege to congratulate you on your graduation from high school. I know that you've worked incredibly hard for this day, and I know that it's disappointing to have one of the most celebratory moments of your life disrupted. But I am humbled and impressed by the strength and resilience that you've all shown in the face of adversity this spring. As our state's future leaders, I have no doubt that your class will take this hardship and turn it into triumph for the good of your community. Again, on behalf of the Ohio Senate, I congratulate you and I wish you continued health, happiness, and success. I hope that you enjoy your ceremony and you have my best wishes for the future.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family of the class of 2020. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 60th commencement of Cloverleaf High School. Obviously, none of us expected the graduation for 2020 to look vastly different from the previous 59, but here we are. I'd really like to thank John Carmigiano and Adam Michael and the several others who have helped make this a quality event for our families. In honor of this unprecedented time, I ask that you comply with the request to remain in your car for the entirety of the presentation. So, class of 2020, you are probably ready. So let's get this show started by meeting several people who'd love to congratulate the class of 2020. These virtual guests are here in person or attending remotely. Well, here we go.
Class of 2020, congratulations and always continue to pursue your dreams.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Good luck in everything that you do.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We believe in you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. This is for the best future ever. You guys are awesome and incredible. Good luck to all of you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Best of luck.
Class of 2020, best of luck in the future, and remember, you're always a Colt.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We wish you the best.
Class of 2020, the middle school staff want to wish you the best of luck. Go Colts.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I wish you all the best.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Can't believe you guys are already old enough to graduate. Come visit us.
Hi, graduation class of 2020. We wish you the best of luck. We miss seeing you in our hallways. And above all, good luck with your life and make sure you eat your fruits and vegetables.
Best of luck, Colts. Thanks for all you've done.
Congratulations, class of 2020. And thanks for representing Cloverleaf. Good luck.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We're very proud of you. Go Colts!
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of how you weathered the storm this spring. We're going to miss each and every one of you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Your endurance and endeavors have been greatly appreciated by your classmates. Hopefully, with your future, you won't have catastrophic things that you've gone through so far in your life already. So enjoy your life and your challenges, and good luck. God bless. Thank you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. It's been great getting to know you. I'm so proud of all of you. Good luck in the future.
Hey, class of 2020. You guys were fantastic. It was a fun 4 years, one that we'll never forget. Congratulations and good luck in the future.
Come here, bring that camera closer. All right, guys, don't tell anybody. The class of 2020 is like my favorite class ever. Congratulations.
Hello, class of 2020. As we are all getting ready to go our own separate ways, just remember this. The first step of your journey might be scary, but it is also full of so much wonder and possibility. It is full of excitement at all that could happen and faith that whatever is meant to happen will happen. It might be hard to take the first step, to put your pen to your paper, to move to the new city, to lace up your shoes, but don't let that fear keep you from starting. Don't let the fear keep you from feeling the excitement and wonder at everything in front of you. Because once you take the first step, you'll never look back. Nikki Benas.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In recognition of over 50 classes to have graduated from Cloverleaf High School, we'd like to acknowledge previous graduating classes. At this time, please honk one time if you are a high school graduate from Cloverleaf High School. It is nice to know that in spite of our seniors telling us they're going to move away, they know that this is a great community in which to live and raise a family. Thank you so much for being here tonight and supporting our graduates.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Education, administrators, and staff, I am delighted to welcome you to Cloverleaf High School's 60th commencement. This evening, we honor our 2020 graduates in a very unique way, unlike any past commencements. And while every senior's path to graduation has challenges, this year's class has shown dedication, perseverance, and sacrifice like few classes before them. Though we all wish for a different conclusion to their high school career, I think it is more important than ever to continue to challenge these young men and women as they prepare to enter our ever-changing world. Whether you are entering the workforce, furthering your education, or becoming a national hero in the United States military, have confidence in knowing your family, friends, and the Cloverleaf community will continue to have your back. Congratulations, class of 2020. Thank you, and God bless.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the Cloverleaf class of 2020. My name is Daryl Kabilis, and it is my honor and privilege to address you tonight as your superintendent. Before I begin, I want to mention some very special people who worked hard to make this commencement celebration meaningful to the class of 2020. Thank you, Mr. Michael and Mr. Carmigiano, for your innovation and expertise in video production. I'd also like to thank Cloverleaf School Board member Jane Rich, who works tirelessly on this ceremony every year because she is so passionate about you having a memorable graduation experience. Finally, I'd like to thank Mrs. Lormeau and Mr. Randolph. It is not easy planning a successful graduation ceremony with so many obstacles and restrictions. I can tell you with certainty, there have never been more people hours put into the planning and execution of a Cloverleaf commencement ceremony than this one. I hope you'll take a second to thank them, in a socially distanced way, of course. Seniors, like so many others, I've expressed my sympathies about this class for everything you've had to miss out on during your senior year. That's probably why you are the first class I've ever helped to pull a senior prank by calling a cold day in May. From spring sports to prom, to award ceremonies, to enjoying your time in the presence of your friends and teachers, and even the need to participate in a virtual graduation, this class has sacrificed a lot. The question I have for you today is, how are you responding to the obstacles created by this pandemic? Some people view obstacles as a threat. I think that's human nature. Face it, this pandemic has threatened your ability to enjoy your senior year. It has threatened your time with friends and may even be threatening your spirit. After all, you didn't do anything to deserve not being able to attend school or attend your graduation in the typical way, just like the 59 classes before you. Even though you haven't had the virus, you may feel you're a victim of it. I must admit that I too have felt victimized by this pandemic by not being able to be in the same room as my own parents, celebrating my kids' birthdays with family on a computer, or even not being able to see all of you in the halls of Cloverleaf. As your superintendent, I'm supposed to be a role model for you, not the victim. But if I'm truly being honest with myself, that's exactly how I felt early on, until I refocused my thinking on the first piece of advice I'm giving to you today. Know that no one gets through this life without adversity. Most times, you have zero control when adversity hits. When it does, don't blame anyone and don't be defined by it. Your Cloverleaf teachers certainly haven't. Like teachers all across the country, Cloverleaf teachers have had to transition from a model of daily instruction to online overnight. They had to make teaching meaningful to everyone, even those without internet access. Some teachers started way too fast and had to pull back the amount of time students were spending in their classes. Some had to raise their expectations for remote participation. All teachers had to continuously recalibrate their instruction to best meet the needs of our students during this pandemic. What they didn't do was complain that this was different than how they were trained, or they weren't comfortable with this new method of teaching, even though they may have initially been thinking it. The inspiration of our teachers is the basis of my second bit of advice to you. Even though we can't control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. In the words of my favorite self-help guru, Eckhart Tolle, accept, then act. Whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. Always work with it, not against it. Make it your friend and ally, not your enemy. Although teachers couldn't imagine they'd be giving 100% distance learning instruction only 2.5 months ago, they accepted it and they acted. they controlled their response to adversity. Speaking of controlling our response, I read about a startup Italian engineering company who thought their brand new business was going to sink due to lack of work during this pandemic. However, they accepted and they acted. The result is that their focus shifted to using 3D printers to make ventilator parts, which were greatly needed in Italy and all over the world. Or we have all heard about the distilleries to change their business model to help our society by manufacturing much-needed hand sanitizer. However, my favorite story of someone controlling their response to this pandemic is from right here in our own backyard. Dane Sandridge is a 2007 Cloverleaf graduate and a friend of mine, as we both served together on the board of Feeding Medina County. You have likely heard of his family's business, Sandridge Foods, where Dane is the Vice President of Marketing and Sales Support. It should be no surprise that being the VP of Marketing and Sales for a large food distributor that depends on restaurants for a large part of its business is a bit stressful when all the restaurants throughout the entire country have been reduced to carryout. I talked to Dane early during the crisis. I asked him how business was going, and he said they were down, way down. But they were looking at some potential things to help them stabilize during these tough times. He said this with the same glass half full spirit in which he always seems to tackle problems thrown his way. In the case of Sandridge Foods, down means their business that normally sells 2 million pounds of food a week was instead selling 590,000 pounds. That's a 70% reduction. I felt bad for Dane because I know him to be a people person, and he had to lay off many of his workers, something that weighed heavily on me during my career here at Cloverleaf through some of our most difficult financial times. Although I appreciate the difficulty of the situation Dane's company was in, he accepted it and he acted. Fast forward 8 weeks, I got to see Dane as I had invited him to come check out our Tuesday night Cloverleaf food distribution so he could offer some tips and suggestions. I asked Dane how things were going at work, and he said they were just about back to normal. Mind you, this was before our governor announced any restaurant reopenings. I was shocked. I couldn't believe Sandridge was back to 2 million pounds of food without restaurants being fully open. Sandridge adjusted their thinking and started entering new markets to hospitals and other businesses that could best utilize pre-portioned meals. That's a different market for Sandridge. Dane couldn't control a pandemic, but he absolutely controlled his company and how they responded to it. Seniors, here's my third and final bit of advice to you today. Rather, it's more of a statement. Adversity helps you grow. Legendary college basketball coach John Wooden said, "Why do we dread adversity when we know that facing it is the only way to become stronger, smarter, and better?" I think of adversity like a muscle. When you break down the fibers of a muscle, it heals itself. When it heals, it is bigger and it's better than before. There's actual research that proves adversity helps us grow. Psychologists Tedeschi and Calhoun found that after experiencing adversity, people feel a greater appreciation for life, friends, and family. They feel more spiritual and they feel more inspired. I myself am used to attending about 120 baseball and softball games a year with my own children. I can tell you, I will appreciate baseball and softball more next week when I get to go to my first game of the year than I ever have in the past. I will appreciate being able to sit in the same room with my parents and talking to them without wearing a mask more than I did before. When the time comes, I will also appreciate seeing all those little kids walk in the halls of our Cloverleaf Elementary, maybe more than I did in the past, even when they're sucking on water fountains or sneezing all over without quite covering their noses. Boy, just think of how we've all grown from this crisis. Although your teachers would not have chosen to move to remote learning in March, they are now going to be better teachers for having had to learn to instruct in that manner. In my own professional life, I can't imagine the need to drive to Columbus monthly anymore for professional meetings that can be done much more efficiently over Zoom. Don't get me wrong, like everyone else, I've grown tired of constant Zoom meetings. However, I can picture a better professional environment where these virtual meetings are held in moderation. Yet another example of something getting better as a result of adversity. I'm guessing when the restaurants are back up to full capacity, Sandridge Foods may need to add workers due to the new market they found during this adversity we have all faced. They've become better. Even look at this graduation ceremony you're watching at a drive-in movie theater in Wadsworth, Ohio. I'm not saying this was better than being able to be with all your classmates in a room together, but I can tell you, we won't be talking about the other 59 Cloverleaf graduation ceremonies 30 years from now, but we will be talking about yours. Seniors, this COVID pandemic has created tremendous adversity in your life right now. It is now time to commence with your life after Cloverleaf. I urge you to not agonize over the adversities you are facing, but rather accept it as if you had chosen it. When things become normal again, whatever that normal looks like, you will be stronger and you will be better prepared for the exciting life journey you are about to take. Congratulations to you, the class of 2020, and know you will always be a Cloverleaf Colt.
Mr. Gerald Caracia served as the beloved band director at Cloverleaf High School for 34 years, where he was a mentor and a role model for many teachers and students. Mr. C's high energy, sharp focus, and love of everything musical were instrumental in his success as a father, husband, friend, challenger baseball coach, musician, music teacher, band director, music contest judge, and educational music consultant. Mr. C marched to the beat of his own drum, and he made sure that we all followed him, and he made it fun, and he made us better people for it. Sadly, Mr. C passed away in July of 2019 at the age of 68. This year, an endowment fund has been established to help support and foster Mr. C's desire to help others by encouraging students to be involved in their world in their own way. As part of that endowment, a scholarship has been created to honor Mr. C, and I am pleased to announce that the first recipient of the Gerald J. Caracia Scholarship is Riley Banco. Congratulations, Riley, and to you, to Mr. C, and to all the students of the class of 2020, your memories will linger in our hearts.
Good evening, class of 2020. Our senior farewell speakers are students whose academic and other accomplishments make them representatives of all that is impressive about the class of 2020. In alphabetical order, Riley Benko, Grace Donnelly, and Alexis Lettner. And now we hear from Riley Benko.
Thank you, Mr. Randolph. Good evening. It is my honor to be up here today delivering one of the last speeches we'll hear before entering the adult world. After 13 years for me here at Cloverleaf, I can't believe that my time here has come to an end, and whether you've been here the same amount of time as me or have been here for 1 year, I think that you're all thinking the same thing. Standing in front of all of you, I'm struggling to find the words to say that can sum up everyone's high school experience. For example, most of my high school experience involves playing music, whether it be at a football game or at a concert, because that's what I love to do. But that's different from someone whose favorite memory from high school was their time on the basketball team, or tractor day, or prom, or one of the countless other experiences that we could have had while we were here. That's just the thing. We're all different. None of us followed the same path to get where we are today. There's no way to say something that can make everyone think I felt that, because not everybody had the same experience throughout high school. It's very similar to what's going on now. Some of us are off to college for the next 4 or more years working for a degree. Some of us are going to serve our country. Some of us are heading straight into the workforce. Once again, not everyone is going to take the same path. Everyone is going to have a unique experience with life after high school. In 10 years, we'll all be in different places. Some of us might live across the country, maybe even outside of it. Some of us might live 5 minutes away from here. We probably won't remember everyone that we went to school with. We might not remember every teacher that we had or every class that we took. However, many of us will remember our own special things about our time here. As said by Cesare Pavese, we do not remember the days, we remember moments. You'll remember prom, dancing the night away with your friends. You'll remember a football game or a band competition where you performed the best you ever did. You'll remember the teacher that pushed you to be the best student that you could be, even when you didn't believe that you could do it. You'll remember the friends that you made and the times you spent with them, possibly for the rest of your life, even though today might be the last day that you see some of them. Before splitting off into even more different paths, it's important to remember where we all came from. And that's why we're here today. Today commemorates one of the biggest moments in our lives, finally becoming adults and leaving our childhoods behind. We get to do this with the people that we've spent the last few years with, the people that we're going to remember for the rest of our lives. While our futures all look different and none of us are going to follow the same roads, they all will come back here to Cloverleaf. This is the place we grew up. This is the place where we found out who we are. The place we're now leaving behind will forever be our home, no matter how far away we are. I wish you all amazing futures and hope that you all find exactly what you're looking for to make your future what you want it to be. Thank you. And next we'll hear from Grace Donnelly.
Thank you, Riley. Students always ask, how is this going to help me in the real world? Sometimes teachers come up with silly connections to the real world, but other times teachers straight up admit that there is no purpose for the lesson in the real world. In reality, the majority of standards taught will not help us in the real world. Personally, and I'm sure we can all relate to this as well, I will not remember the unit circle, how cells grow and divide, the difference between Enlightenment thinkers, the difference between repetition and parallelism, or even what tests I did well or poorly on. However, what I will remember from high school are the life lessons I have learned throughout the years. I will remember my family, classmates, teachers, and staff that have touched my life and have taught me the life lessons that I will take with me into the real world. What I've actually learned from high school is way more valuable than chemical equations, the causes of the Cold War, or how to analyze a poem. Instead, I have learned to not sweat the small stuff. Life is too short to get hung up on insignificant things. We need to live one day at a time and choose to focus on the positives in the day. Whether I have a good day or poor day is entirely up to me. High school has also taught me that success is not measured by numbers. My success is not measured by what percentage I receive in a class or how many wins or losses I have on my sports record. My best is my best, and as long as I'm giving my all, I am succeeding. Success is the feeling received from knowing that you are giving something your all, no matter the outcome. Throughout high school, I have also realized how fast a day, month, and year go by. I have also learned to appreciate each and every day and what comes with it. You are never sure what tomorrow will bring, so it is important to cherish the time that you are given. On top of that, I have also learned that friendships and relationships take work. It is important to put the work and effort into friendships and relationships each and every day. The relationships I have built will not remain close unless I put the work in to keep them. You must choose to keep and build connections with people. They are not just automatically there. Along with internal lessons, because of high school, I have also learned some very valuable external lessons. I have learned how to adapt to different teachers' personalities and teaching styles. Because teachers interact with students on different levels and teach using different methods, I constantly had to change how I went about a teacher and/or class. Each class I had to assess differently, and I noticed that there was very little consistency. As a result of learning to adapt to different teachers, teaching methods, and different situations, I learned how to go about different situations and people in the real world, such as my bosses or coworkers. I also learned how much of an impact people's actions have on other people. My eyes were really open to the fact that everybody holds a story, and more often than not, outside people are unaware of those stories. As a result, I really recognized the importance of treating everybody with kindness, because you never know what they are going through or have gone through in the past. A simple smile can make that person's day. These lessons are truly what I've learned throughout high school. It was not any specific academic concept, idea, or person in which will help me in the real world. Instead, I learned valuable lessons from high school in which I hope not only I, but all of us will take with us into the real world. As we leave Cloverleaf, I ask you to continue to learn because learning can lead you through as much as you go on with your lives. It doesn't matter if you are learning more in college, learning for a career, or just learning something for your own desires. Keep learning. Don't only learn facts and trivial stuff, but learn to care for one another, learn to look out for others, learn to love others. Thank you. Now you will hear from Alexis Lettner.
Thank you, Grace. Congratulations, class of 2020. Today is the day that we have all worked hard for. It is a day to celebrate our greatest accomplishments. I want to start by thanking everyone who is here today, teachers, our parents, other family members, and friends. As a member of the class of 2020, I can say that we definitely did not make it this far without the guidance of all of you. To the teachers who would stay hours after school to help a student understand a lesson, or even just a teacher who made sure that they were approachable, we are grateful for every single one of you. As to our parents, nothing would have been achievable without you. Thank you for putting up with our teenage attitudes and continuing to push us to get to this point. We all know that you know best, even if we don't like to admit it. As for the class of 2020, we finally made it. All of those days staring at the clock and wishing the time would go by faster is gone. Friday night games, school dances, parties, and much more fun went along with them. We walked through those doors 13 years ago, scared and anxious to start our first day of school all together. And we are about to walk out those doors today all together 13 years later, scared and anxious, but yet excited to start the next chapter of our lives. Of course, not all of us were here 13 years ago. Some chose to join our cult family along the way. I say chose and family because we are not a class of 2020 that you join. We have become a family who has made lots of memories together, some good and some bad, but looking back now, I am sure we can laugh about many. For example, our freshman first day, where as soon as we entered into the building, they shoved a cap and gown at us and persisted that we put it on. No one understood what was happening, but they flashed a camera in our face, and well, most of us have made sure no one has seen that picture since we received it. Along with these memories, we have had difficulties and arguments, but there is one thing that I love about our class. We all have each other's backs at the end of the day, no matter the situation. Some may say that today is that day that our journey finally begins, but I don't believe that at all. Our journey began 13 years ago. The only difference is that we've done everything together, all as one. No one was left to travel the journey alone, but now as we continue our journey, we will do it by ourselves. There are endless paths that our journeys can continue on, and now we each have the choice to which one we will take. It hasn't been easy, and it won't get any easier, but we can achieve anything that we put our minds to. Some of us may end up being doctors or lawyers. Some may end up running family businesses or even traveling the world. Some may even end up working locally throughout our communities. Whatever we may choose, choose what is important to you. We only have one shot at this thing called life, so do what makes you happy instead of trying to please others. You are the one waking up every day attending that job, so does it really matter what other individuals' thoughts are about it? Do what makes you happy, so that way 50 years from now you do not look back and regret not going to school for that degree that you really wanted, how you did not accept that certain job offer, or how you did not travel to that place you always dreamed of going to when you had the opportunity. We are only young once, so make it count. Okay, let's be honest. We all just want that piece of paper that we have worked hard for. The one we have woken up early every day, 9 months out of the year for 13 years to just sit at a desk and listen to a teacher talk for. So if anything at all is taken from me standing up here and reading this speech to you, be true to yourselves no matter what curveballs life throws at you. Life is going to try to get away from us, and it is going to go by fast, just like it has so far, so enjoy every moment. Travel the world or go to school or start that job. Do what makes you happy. Most importantly, look around and thank someone, whether that be a teacher who pushed you not only to become a better student, but a better person, a friend who made school that much more enjoyable, or even the parents who shaped you into who you are today. Just thank them, because you did not get here today alone. We got this, class of 2020. I wish you all the best of luck.
The following students who are wearing white cords are graduating cum laude, meaning with honor in Latin, for maintaining a 3.25 unweighted GPA while following a rigorous curriculum throughout high school. Katie Anderholm, Madeline Bohan, Kaylee Kortak, Dana Deal, Alessandra Drogo, Caroline Ferguson, Riley Gold, Gabriella Gruber, Preston Haddich, Bryson Holliday, Elizabeth Jenkins, Richard Lawrence, Jeanette Musoff, Joshua Musoff, Alexandra Sigmund, Broden Stallings, Emily Tomash, Cameron Tripp, Megan Van Meter, Andrew Vassell, Olivia Wells. The next group of students who are wearing light blue cords are graduating magna cum laude, which means with great honor for maintaining an unweighted GPA of at least 3.5 while following a highly rigorous curriculum throughout high school. Emily Berchtol, Carson Billy, Karina Cass, Alexander Durhammer, Max Guker, Abigail Heller, Harmony Holderman, Hannah Kriskowski, Alexis Lettner, John Manzuk, Taylor Matheny, Owen Nagy, Elijah Saxon. The final group of students who are wearing Cloverleaf medals are graduating summa cum laude, which means with highest praise, for maintaining a 3.75 unweighted GPA while pursuing the most rigorous course load available to CHS students. Tara Adams, Riley Benko, Katie Canfield, Ann Casey, Angela Cassidy, Taylor Devereaux, Grace Donnelly, Olivia Mcmaster, Mila Morris, Ben Nagy, Madeline Perry, Aditya Terlamasetti, Tristan Turpin, Tyler Webb. We are proud of our students who understand the value of hard work and perseverance and who boldly accepted the challenge of our most demanding courses. Congratulations to all of our distinguished scholars. I am honored to recognize our foreign exchange students at this time. Georgie Radiv from Germany, Carmen Redondo Picardo from Spain, and Charis Sing Tong from Taiwan. We have enjoyed your presence throughout this school year. We hope you take fond memories with you as you leave our community. You are an excellent student and we will miss you. Congratulations and best of luck. Finally, I would like to recognize our graduates who will be enlisted into the military service upon graduation. John Dickey, Army. Brendan Nepper, Army. Jenna Judson, Army. And Kaylin Weingard, Navy.
The readers for this year's commencement ceremony will be Mr. Marty Ryan and Mrs. Pamela Waltenbaugh from the Science Department and Mrs. Jackie Neidig from the World Language Department. It is the wish of the senior class that friends and relatives hold their applause and honking until all graduates have received their diplomas.
Tara Lynn Adams.
I'd like to thank my family for being so loving and supportive, and also my teachers for guiding me throughout high school and my friends for making the whole process really fun.
Katie L. Anderholm.
Hi, I'd like to thank my parents for all they've done for me over the years, my friends and family, and I'm excited to see what my future holds at Ohio State and where I'll go in life.
Jacob Owen Arnold.
I just want to thank all my coaches, all the teachers that have helped got me here to move on to the next level, not only in my academics, but also in my athletic career, in wrestling. Class of 2020 forever.
Zachary Michael Arnold.
And I just want to thank my parents for allowing me to graduate and helping me get through high school and everything.
Caitlin Marie Barnum.
I just want to thank everyone in the school because this was my first year at Cloverleaf and I came my senior year and it was really hard, but I'm just thankful for all the staff and students that had helped me have a good time here.
Riley Christopher Benko.
I'd like to thank my family for always pushing me to do the best that I can do and always supporting me no matter what.
Analia Jolene Bennett.
And I would like to remind y'all to always stay humble and kind.
Emily Joyce Berchtol.
I would like to thank Madame Nagy for making high school so much fun, and Mr. Winter for helping me through marching band and giving me a nice marching band family.
Bryce Joseph Betts.
The last 4 years just went by so quick, and I loved every second of it, and I made a ton of lifelong memories and friends. And I'd just like to thank my parents and teachers and friends and family and just everybody who helped me get through it.
Carson Parker Billy.
I'd like to thank my parents and all the staff at Cloverleaf for helping me through high school and pushing me to do my best in my academic career and further.
Samuel David Birkbickler.
I'd like to thank the School of Cloverleaf for accepting me into the Cloverleaf cult family. I've had an awesome 4 years, and I'd like to thank all my teachers and my parents for helping me and believing in me all along the way.
Madeline Cecilia Boan.
I want to thank my teachers, coaches, and teammates for all they have done for me. They've pushed me to do my very best and achieve things that I never thought were possible. I also want to thank my family for helping me to become the person I am today and always being there for me no matter what. It's been a great 4 years, and I'm very thankful for all the memories I have here at Cloverleaf.
Lillian Mackenzie Boyer.
I'd like to thank my family for helping me through these 4 years of high school. I'm definitely going to miss all my friends.
Allison Grace Bresnahan.
I would like to thank my family and all my teachers, and a special shout out to Mrs. Woolley. I love all of you guys. Thank you for all the amazing opportunities.
John Robert Brooks.
It was a great 4 years at Cloverleaf High School, and I want to thank my teachers and parents for preparing me for going into life after high school.
Brianna Jean Browse.
I had a great 4 years of being at Cloverleaf High School. I want to thank my parents and my teachers for helping me get through these hard times. And I want to say a special thank you to Mr. Romanoff for helping me in dealing with my sassiness.
Brianna Danielle Buckingham.
I'm looking forward to working in a salon in the future, and I want to thank my mom for supporting me going through cosmetology in high school.
Cara Marie Bonacore. Michael Anthony Berkey Jr.
I just want to thank everyone at the high school for making my years here so easy, and all my great friends that I've made, and all my great teachers that have helped me through the years. I really appreciate it.
Ashley Inez Rose Campfield.
I've had a great 4 years at Cloverleaf. I've made a lot of friends, and I want to thank my parents especially for all the support, and I want to thank my coaches and all my teammates.
Katie Mae Canfield.
High school has been such a good experience for me, and I know that I couldn't have done all of this without the help of my parents, some of my favorite teachers, Mr. Lance, Mr. Comiciano, and Mrs. Napier. It's been really fun, and I'll miss everyone. I love everyone.
Ann M. Casey.
I'd like to thank my family and my teachers for helping me
these past 4 years.
Karina Lene Cass.
It's been a great 2 years at Cloverleaf and a great 2 years at the Career Center. I would like to thank all of my teachers, especially Mrs. Ritz, Mrs. McMahon, and Miss B for helping me along the way. And I would like to thank my parents for helping me get to this point.
Angela J. Cassidy.
These 4 years at Cloverleaf has been so amazing, and I couldn't imagine doing it at any other school. I'd like to thank my parents and all my family for supporting me through it, my friends and the staff here at Cloverleaf. I couldn't imagine going through this without them. Especially I'd like to thank Mrs. Wagan. She has been in my life since middle school, and she's walked me through all my paths and helped me and encouraged me to do my best and go where I'm going now.
Mason Logan Church.
It's been a fun 4 years through this high school journey. Really, I want to start to thank Cloverleaf for it. I'll thank the Career Center as well. Everyone and every teacher there that has helped push me through to make sure I'm successful. I'll thank all my friends for helping me push through these 4 years and not be one of them kids that's just all alone.
Bryce Matthew Collette.
I want to thank my parents and my grandparents for helping me get through this school year. It's been a long and tough road, but it's been worth it.
Kaylee Rose Kortok.
I want to thank my family and my friends and all my teachers, because I wouldn't be where I am today without them.
Caitlin Lee Cunningham.
When you're in high school, I suggest that you make the most of what you have, because honestly, looking back at it as a senior, I just wish I would have done a lot more during my high school career.
Hannah Naomi Mariah Dawson.
I just want to thank my mom. I can't believe I made it. It's been a great 4 years. It's definitely been crazy switching schools, but sports was fun, and I cannot wait to see where life takes me at Kent State University. And hopefully I can follow in the footsteps of my grandma, my mom, with nursing. And I also want to thank my math mom.
Louis Joseph Deeb.
I just want to thank my family, my friends, my teachers, and my girlfriend. I wouldn't be who I am now without them, so thank you all.
Alexander J. Durhammer.
This has been a great 4 years. I've had some great teachers, I've met some great friends, and I would like to thank my parents, teachers, coaches, and the friends that have supported me throughout this.
Taylor Marie Devereaux.
I would like to thank my friends and family for pushing me to do more than I ever thought I could, and I would like to thank both Cloverleaf and the Career Center for creating memories that will last a lifetime.
Nadia Catherine Daling.
I would like to thank my family for always sticking by me for these past few years, and I look forward to the future and what's to come.
John J. Dickey.
I'd like to thank my mom, my stepdad, and my recruiters for getting me through this year, and it's been a great high school year. Thank you.
Dana Jo Deal.
It has been a great 4 years at Cloverleaf. It's been a lot of fun. I want to say a big thank you to a lot of teachers in general, but specifically Mrs. Napier, Madame, Carm, and Mr. Shurance, who have been so helpful. See what the future brings.
Grace Elizabeth Donnelly.
These 4 years have definitely positively impacted me, and I will never forget all of the happiness and growth that I gained from them. Thank you for my teachers, friends, coaches, and family for pushing me in my times of doubt and celebrating with me in my times of success. I'm excited to take what I've learned at Cloverleaf and apply it to my next chapter.
Alessandra Elizabeth Drogel.
Thank you for these amazing 4 years. Thank you to all the teachers, parents, staff, and students. And a special thank you to my mom and dad. I couldn't have done it without you.
Connor Anton Dudas.
I wanted to say thank you to all my friends and family, and especially the teachers for getting me through this 4 years, and I'm really looking forward for the future.
Olivia Catherine Eby.
I'd like to thank my parents and all of my teachers for helping me throughout the past 4 years.
Jacob Allen Ewert.
Mostly, people I just want to thank is mostly the band, because it's been a big part of my life. I enjoyed every moment with them, and my section, I hope that they go far and continue going to state, and that's mainly it. Teachers have been a great help to me.
Morgan Mary Fairbairn.
I would like to thank my parents and classmates for kind of driving me all the way to get my diploma.
Alec Farone. Felicity Ann Faust.
I'd like to thank my teachers and family for getting me here.
Mason Claire Faust.
And I'd like to thank Mr. Wright, my computer science and forensics teacher at the Medina County Career Center, for putting in effort to do the best he can every single day and doing everything he can to make sure that we were able to get what we needed out of the Career Center.
Caroline Marie Ferguson.
There are so many people who helped me get to this point, including my parents, family, coaches, teachers, and faculty. Even though most of those people are not here with me right now, they all made a significant contribution to my high school career. They helped teach me all of the things you don't learn in high school, and for that, I thank you.
Bianca K. Fondale. Thomas Dylan Gage.
I want to thank all my teachers at the Medina County Career Center and at Cloverleaf that have helped me throughout the years. And most of all, I'd like to thank my parents for being so supportive.
Cameron Matthew Galla.
I want to thank all my friends, parents, teachers, and coaches for giving me a great high school experience.
Parker Allen Galogly.
I'd like to thank my family and everybody that supported me to get me where I am today.
Kendra Rebecca Gingrich.
It's been a great 4 years here at Cloverleaf, and I would like to thank my parents and my teachers for getting me through the 4 years.
Riley Elise Gold.
I would like to thank my wonderful family and friends. I'd like to also give a special mention to Mrs. Samaro, Mrs. Stein, and Mr. Vaughn for supporting me all throughout high school. I could not have done it without all of you guys. Thank you.
Samantha Lee Good.
I would like to thank my teachers, my teammates, my coaches, friends and family, but most of all, I'd like to thank my parents. They've showed me so much, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without them.
Kaylee Michelle Goodwin.
I just want to thank everyone who supported me throughout this, and especially my teachers for pushing me and getting me where I am, because I wouldn't have done it without them.
Mariah Starr Graves.
I would like to thank my parents, for pushing me through, and I had an amazing 4 years at Cloverleaf, and it was a great opportunity to go to the Career Center and study heavy equipment.
Preston Scott Gregoire.
Okay, first off, I would like to say I enjoyed my whole experience here at Cloverleaf. I loved every moment of it and made a lot of memories along the way that I'm going to carry on with me for the rest of my life. I'd like to thank my parents and my family for always being there and supporting me and making me the person I am today. I'd like to thank all my friends, coaches, and teachers for the lessons they taught me and the memories that will last a lifetime.
Jeremy Grissom.
I really enjoyed my 4 years of high school. I want to thank my buddy John because he's really been there for most of it with me.
Nicholas Chase Grissom.
This is my first year here. I liked everyone here, and I met a few and good people here too, and I really liked the woods and the plastics and all that. Hopefully in the future I can see something with the woods, either with the robotics as well. And yeah, I just had a really good year here.
Alexa Ann Gruber.
I just want to thank all of the teachers and staff at Cloverleaf and the Career Center for really making my 4 years pretty amazing. Especially want to thank my parents and all my family members for supporting me through everything. I also want to take a moment and thank Mr. Winter, Mr. Fridali, Ms. Doherty, and Ashley Payton, my guard instructor, for really shaping me as a person through marching band. Really appreciated it.
Gabriella Katharina Gruber.
I had the most amazing 4 years at Cloverleaf. I just want to thank my teachers, my parents, and my peers.
Max Christopher Gooker.
I've had a great 4 years here at Cloverleaf, and I'd like to thank my teachers, my family, and my coaches for their support and guidance throughout my high school career.
Preston Wilfred Haddish.
It's been a good 4 years attending high school. I'd like to thank my parents for the support and their influence in shaping the man that I have become today. Here's to the next chapter.
Naya Laree Hansen.
It's been a great 4 years. I'd like to thank my family, teachers, and coaches for always supporting me.
Jonathan Patrick Harris.
I had an amazing time here at Cloverleaf for the 4 years of my high school. I'm gonna miss Bart Randolph and all my teachers. It was pretty great being here.
Matthew William Harvey.
I had a really struggling 4 years of high school, but it was a really good time, and I'm going to miss it. Probably the best years of my life. And I want to thank my entire family and my friends because they were always there for me. Whenever I was down or struggling in school, they always picked me up and taught me how to do things right, so I want to thank them the most.
Blake Richard Hasselberger.
I wanted to thank my parents and all the teachers that helped me get to the point where I'm at now.
Abigail Louise Heller.
I just want to say thank you to everyone that has helped me throughout the years at Cloverleaf, especially my parents and my friends, and just letting me be myself and helping me, and especially the Cloverleaf community has really shaped me into who I am throughout kindergarten now through 12th grade.
Ariel Patience Hill.
I just want to thank Miss Mandel, Mr. Kalesa, and Mr. Corey. They were a big help.
Nathaniel Stephen Herco.
Just want to give a shout out to my parents, always making sure I did my work. Shout out to the boys, made high school fun this year.
Harmony Michelle Holderman.
I'm glad to be a part of this class. There's many memories that were made through marching band, color guard, winter guard, literally anything in the school. There was memories made, whether it be by lockers, by classrooms, with teachers, with other members of our class.
Bryson Scott Holiday.
All right, I'd like to give a special shout out to my family, Jenna Oliver, Garth Gooker, and Jackie Wayne Banks. Go Colts.
Drake Glenn Matthew Honigman. David Anthony Hudson. Nathan Lee Hudson.
I want to thank Mr. Romanoff, my parents, and I also want to thank Mr. Randolph for the great 4 years of high school that I went through.
I'd like to thank my teachers, my parents for helping me out through these 4 years, and I'd like to thank my principal for all the support I've been given, and I'd like to thank all my friends.
River Jackson Hoostic.
I'd just like to thank all my friends and family and teachers for getting me to the point I am, and specifically Mr. Romanoff for coaching me in bowling sophomore year, and ever since then I've had him in some classes, and I just want to thank him for everything he's done.
Justin Douglas Eisenhart.
I had a great 4 years at Cloverleaf High School. I want to thank all of my teachers and friends through the way.
Ava Cameron Jackman.
I just want to thank everyone who's helped me through my 4 years in high school. It hasn't been the easiest, but I've made a lot of friends that stood by me, and I'm really excited for what the future holds.
Elizabeth Kelly Jenkins.
I had a really good time at high school. I'm definitely going to miss all of my friends and my teachers, and I just really loved it here.
Siler Vincent Jones.
First, I'd like to thank my family. I wouldn't have been here or anywhere without them, and all their support and everything they have done for me. And then second off, I would like to thank all of my friends, teammates, coaches, teachers, everyone here to make my experience at Cloverleaf High School very memorable and made me enjoy every moment of being here.
Genevieve Marie Judson.
I would like to just thank my parents for always, believing in me, and the awesome teachers I had here in Cloverleaf. I moved away for 2 years, and moving back was just moving back to another home. The people here are amazing, and I was so lucky to be surrounded by such positive and well-determined people.
Jamie Lee Keene.
I would just like to thank my parents for supporting me through high school.
Connor Dalton Kempsky.
I'd like to thank
my mother for helping me along with the last few days of schoolwork that I had to do, and my English teacher of my senior year.
Jacoby James King.
High school has been a crazy journey for me. I'm thankful for all the people, especially my family and friends who have helped me through the tough times. Thank you to my teachers for teaching me well and preparing me for what's to come in the world.
Grant Knepp.
I had a great time in high school. I just want to say thank you to my teachers and friends and family for supporting me through the 4 years.
Brendan Alexander Nepper. Hannah Raquel Kriskowski.
I really enjoyed my time at Cloverleaf. All the teachers were amazing teachers. I learned so much. They were so influential, and they just helped guide my future towards what I wanted to do. They helped me find out that I wanted to do engineering. I got straight A's because they were all just really good at teaching. All the students were really amazing. I got so many friends. All the sports games were so fun to be at. The clubs were just so fun too. Cloverleaf is just amazing.
Madison Nicole Koulis.
I just want to thank all of my teachers that have helped me out through my years, and I would like to thank my parents and all of my friends for supporting me.
Joseph Matthew Kurtz.
I would like to thank my family, my friends, my coaches, teachers for helping me get through the school year and being successful to move on.
Madison K. Lamp.
I'm thankful for my friends, family, and teachers.
Destiny Ann Lang.
I really enjoyed high school and meeting new friends, and I got a lot of help from my guidance counselor, Mrs. Freelick, at the time, and my family helped out with a lot of things I needed throughout high school, so I enjoyed it.
Anna Elizabeth Lapp.
Mom, Dad, remember the card.
Richard Paul Lawrence.
I've really enjoyed my time here at Cloverleaf High School, along with my time at the Medina County Career Center. And I want to thank my family, friends, teachers, and the leaders at the school.
Isabella Claire Lee.
I would like to thank my parents and my teachers for helping me and supporting me throughout my high school career.
Angelina Alexandria Lessick.
I want to thank my two teachers, Mr. Corey and Mr. Colesta, because they supported me the most, and after the pandemic, Mr. Romanoff supported me the most, and he's the reason why I'm graduating today. And I want to thank all the friends that I met and still have after graduation, and I want to thank everybody else that supported me.
Alexis Elizabeth Lettner.
I've had a great 4 years at Cloverleaf, and I want to thank my parents for always supporting me and my teachers for not only teaching us lessons in the classroom, but life lessons that we will take forever.
Larry Lee Lewis III. Thomas Henry Lermeau.
I had a really good high school career.
it was unique because my mom was the principal, and at first I thought that would make it really bad, but it ended up not being as bad as I thought, that it was still really awkward, and I made great friends who didn't care, and it ended up being okay.
Lauren Victoria Lucas.
I've really enjoyed high school, and I'm sad to see that it's over. I've made some really great friends here, and it's sad to say goodbye, but I think it's gonna be a great year.
Ryan Donald James Manthe.
I would like to thank Kelton Keller and Tom Keller for putting me in the right path and getting me started in the future.
John Edward Manzik.
Thanks to everyone for my 4 years of high school. I'd especially like to thank my parents, teachers, and coaches.
Stephen Conrad Marinuzzi III.
The last 4 years at Cloverleaf have been really fun. I mean, it's been quite an adventure. It went by really fast. I just want to thank my friends, family, teachers, the boys, everyone who's ever supported me. It's been great.
Taylor Nicole Matheny.
I'd like to thank my family for always being proud of me and keeping me motivated. I'd also like to thank my friends for always being there for me, and all of the staff for doing so much for all of the students during these rough times.
Alicia Erin Mcdermott.
I want to go ahead and thank my parents for everything that they have done and everything that they will do for me in the coming years. I also want to thank my grandparents because they had a big support in my 4 years of high school and will continue to support me.
Hannah Jean McKee.
It's been a really good 4 years here at Cloverleaf, and I'm really grateful for the friends and teachers that have been in my life these past 4 years. And I'm really proud of our class. We didn't graduate the way we wanted to or end the school year how we wanted to, but I'm really proud of all you guys, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us.
Olivia Leah Mcmaster.
I've enjoyed my time here at Cloverleaf High School. I want to thank my teachers because they all really care about us, and I want to thank my family for not pressuring me and being supportive.
Bryce Patrick McNamara.
I'd like to thank my teachers. I think, all my teachers have been a very big support, and I'm very thankful for them helping me. It's been a long road, and it's definitely paid off. And my family has helped me out so much. I don't even know how to repay them. They've definitely helped me so much through my high school year. And I'm so glad to be here and make it to this moment.
Anthony Michael Moody. Mila Ray Morris.
First off, I want to thank my family and friends for always pushing me to do my best. I'd also like to thank my teammates for always being there for me. Finally, I'd like to give a huge shout out to 3 of the most amazing people I've ever met, Mr. Gooker, Mrs. Pertee, and Mrs. Samaro. Thank you for helping me become the student and the person that I am.
Skylar David Allen Morris.
It's been a great couple years at Cloverleaf. The time that I've been here, we've had ups, we've had downs, but it's been great the whole way through, and I appreciate everyone.
Hunter Garrett Moser.
I just want to thank my parents for helping me go through this for my 4 years of high school, and just knowing I had a great time here with marching band and going to the Career Center. And I just want to thank all the teachers that helped me along the way.
Trevor James Murray.
It's been a good 4 years at Cloverleaf, and
I'm glad to leave and move on, and I'm going to miss my friends the most.
Jeanette Marie Musoff.
It's been a great 4 years at Cloverleaf and the Career Center. Just want to say thank you for everybody who's helped me out and to my parents.
Joshua Michael Musoff.
It's not exactly the end we imagined, but it's a milestone nonetheless. I want to congratulate all of the class of 2020, and I want to thank all my teachers and family for everything they've done for me for the last 4 years. Thank you and good luck.
Benjamin Edward Nagy.
Just want to thank God, my family, my friends for everything they've done, and all the support they've given me. I just want to wish everyone the best.
Owen Michael Nagy.
I'd like to thank my teachers, Mr. Ryan and Mr. Vaughn, for motivating me to study science, moving on in life. And I'd also like to thank my grandparents for always being there whenever I needed them to answer any questions I had about life or just helping me along the way.
Sarah Ashlyn Naples.
Hi, I just want to thank all my family, friends, and teachers for everything they've done and their support throughout school. Thanks Cloverleaf High School for a great 4 years and the memories we've made.
Chase Nicholas Normant. Anthony M. Norton.
I want to thank my parents for helping me through the years, even though it's been a long journey and pretty hectic, and I've had a lot of friends along the way, and I've really enjoyed my time here at Cloverleaf.
Michael Daniel Novak.
I'd like to thank all my teachers for always believing in me and always supporting me through high school, and also would like to thank all my friends.
Joshua A. Nutter. Madison Irene Ortman.
I just wanted to say a big thank you to my parents and my sister Summer for always supporting me throughout the years and loving me with everything. And I would also like to thank Cloverleaf, the friends I've made, and the teachers I've met along the way for everything they've done for me.
Derek Allen Patton.
High school has been like the best experience so far in my entire life, and I'm just thankful for all the teachers that have helped me get to where I am right now.
Joseph Michael Pavlovich III.
I want to thank my mom and my dad and everybody that's helped me get to where I'm at today. I'm looking forward to the future.
Marcita Grace Payne.
It's been an awesome 4 years at Cloverleaf. Thank you so much to all of my teachers, especially Krug Mom and all of my classmates who have just been so much fun. And thank you to my parents for supporting me. And I'm just excited for what is coming next. I'm sorry that this is the way we had to go out, but I've enjoyed every second of being at school with you guys. So go class of 2020.
Madeline May Perry.
I'd like to thank my family, my friends, and my teachers for always standing by me and pushing me to be the person that I think is the best that I could be.
Kayla Ann Pilot.
I enjoyed my time here with my friends at Cloverleaf, and I just wanted to thank all my teachers and my friends for their support and love.
Haley Lauren Powers.
This has been a crazy year, and
I am so thankful to have been able to spend it with all of you. I can't wait to see what all of us do in our lives, and I'm so thankful for the time that we've shared together.
Jack Ryan Pruser.
At Cloverleaf, I enjoyed my time spent with friends and all the great teachers here, and I just think it was a great school for me, and I'm excited for my future.
Matthew Logan Price.
I want to thank Mr. Randolph for pushing me through the 4 years. It's been a rough 4 years, but he's been the one who supported me the most. My dad was another big supporter of me, really getting me there. All my teachers for the 4 years of high school. It's been an amazing 4 years. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
Michael Juan David Purdon.
I've had a great 4 years at the Medina County Career Center, and I wouldn't have been able to go there if it wasn't for Cloverleaf High School.
Reagan Marie Pertko.
Thank you for my mommy and dad.
Annabelle May Raber.
I want to thank my mom and my dad, all my brothers and sisters, and just everybody.
Summer Nicole Reed.
I want to thank my mother and my grandmother for always pushing me to try my hardest throughout every aspect of life.
Calvin Xavier Reverente.
This high school experience has been pretty interesting, and I want to thank everyone that's helped me through the years. And I want to thank my family too, and I can't wait what the future brings to me.
Jarrett Henry Rice.
I'd like to wish my classmates the best of luck. I would like to thank my family members and my case managers for all the help they have given me and all of their guidance.
Jacob Andrew Richardson.
I'd like to thank my family for helping me through school and going to Akron.
Madeline May Roberts.
My 2 years at the Career Center, my experience was a great experience. I made a lot of friends. I made my best friend here at Cloverleaf, Jordan Baith, and she's been my best friend for 7 years now, and it's been a great experience, and she's here to watch me today. I also want to thank all my lab teachers who have helped me not only with school, but my life in general at the Career Center. I can't thank them enough. They've been amazing, and I also want to thank them for honoring me and giving me the Star Student Award.
Martin A. Royer. Zachary Kyle Sanford.
I would like to thank my family and my teachers for getting me this far, and I would like to thank all my friends, and it was a great year here in Cloverleaf.
Elijah Daniel Saxton.
I'd like to thank my family, especially my parents, for helping me along this whole journey and just really giving me the ability to excel in high school.
Peyton A. Schenke.
I just want to thank the teachers, my parents, and friends who've helped me
be able to graduate today, and I'm just very thankful for that.
Cruz Allen Severson.
I would just like to thank my mom, Coach Banks, my teammates, and all the teachers who made me the person who I am today.
Allison Jean Schaefer. Lauren Elise Shetterly.
So thank you to my parents and grandparents for supporting me through all my years of school, and I'd also like to thank my teachers and coaches for helping me get to who I am now, and thank you to my classmates for 4 memorable years, and I'll never forget. So goodbye, guys.
Alexandra Francis Sigmund.
I learned so much throughout my years at Cloverleaf, and I cannot wait to apply it further down the road. Thank you to my family and parents for being there for me through everything.
Isabella Char Simmons.
I have had a great 4 years at Cloverleaf High School. I would like to thank all of my teachers, specifically Mrs. Pertee, Mr. Flint, and Mr. Savanek, for their help in furthering my education. I would like to thank my mom and my dad, specifically for helping me and pushing me further and further in order to be the best student I could. I would like to thank my best friend Darby, because she came here with me on my graduation day to support me. And I would like to thank my grandparents for always giving me the love and support that I need. Go Class 2020, go Colts.
Sarsa Rayanne Sivapatham.
I would like to thank my coaches, teachers, parents, friends, family, everyone. I've had a great experience these past 4 years at Cloverleaf High School, and I wish everyone the best.
Lauren Nicole Slife.
I want to thank my teachers, my parents, my family, and my friends for making the last 4 years so memorable, and I wouldn't be where I am today without any of them.
Baden Allen Smith.
I guess I'm just happy it's over. Have fun, guys.
Devin Riley Smith. Jordan Dean Smith.
I would like to thank all my teachers, all my parents, all my family. I would like to thank them for making me who I am today and shaping me to how I'm going to be in the future.
Caden Andrew Spender. Tracy Ann Sproul.
So I attended the Cloverleaf High School for 2 years, and then I was honorably accepted into the Medina County Career Center for Public Safety. I am honored to be taught by a bunch of amazing teachers and have amazing parents who know how to support me in all the best ways.
Brody J. Stallings.
I would just like to thank Cloverleaf for an overall great experience the last 12 years I've been here. I want to thank my parents and my friends for all the support that they've given me, and I wish the best of luck to Class of 2020 in their future plans.
Callie Kathleen Stefanko.
I'd like to thank my parents, family, friends, and coaches. It's been a great few years, and thanks for helping me grow along the way.
Ethan Robert Stirling.
Hey everybody, just want to say thank you for a great 4 years at Cloverleaf, and I'd like to say good luck to everyone on their future adventures. Ethan out.
Nicholas James Stevens.
I would like to thank everyone who's helped me along the way these past 4 years, my friends, my families, my teachers, just everyone who has put in the work with me. And I wish the best of luck to the class graduating and the upcoming classes.
Gabrielle Christina Stevenson.
Hi, I just want to say thank you to all my friends and my families and all of my amazing teachers that got me through the last 4 years of high school, and I wish the best of luck to everyone.
Logan Sierra Stewart. Scott Allen Stoner.
I just want to thank my parents as well as Coach Gooker and Coach Ryan for helping me throughout my time in high school.
Ty Bradley Strauss. Griffin Ryan Stuff.
I'd like to thank my parents, and I'll catch y'all later.
Savannah Paige Sullivan.
I'd like to thank Mr. Randolph for helping me get through my high school career, and I'd like to thank my family for all the support.
Matthew John Tanko.
I want to say thank you to Cloverleaf for all the good memories I've had. Thank you all to my teachers, coaches, and family for helping me get through. It's been the best 4 years.
Abigail Elizabeth Tarleton.
I've had a great 4 years here at Cloverleaf and at the Medina County Career Center. I just wanted to say thank you to my family, friends, and teachers for all the unconditional support and love they've given me throughout the years. I don't know if I would have been able to do it without them. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see what the next chapter of my life is going to be like.
Deontay Marcel Taylor.
It's been a pretty dope time here. I want to thank everyone, all the teachers, my family, my friends, keeping me through it. Mr. Farrar, pretty dope. Good job. And Miss Cherrick, pretty dope as well. Baller moves. Keep it up.
Tristan DeKemple.
I would like to thank my family and teachers for helping me to get through high school to graduate, and a special thanks to Mr. Brown for helping me through my Englishes.
Jaden Roger Theobald.
I wanted to thank my parents for pushing me through high school at the Career Center in Digital Design, and I'm looking forward to working in the field in my future.
Madeline Paige Tamura.
I've had lots of fun this past 4 years, and I'd like to thank my parents for always supporting me.
Aditya Taramolaseti.
I just want to thank my parents for just really helping me mature into the person that I've become over these past 4 years. And I also want to thank my teachers for providing me with quality education, and for my friends who have had my back for these all 4 years.
Emily Elizabeth Tomash.
All right, I'd like to thank all of my teachers, especially my family. They definitely made my time here at Cloverleaf really great. And I'd especially like to thank my weasels for making it extra great. I had a lot of fun with you guys. And I just really hope everyone in our class goes their best ways and has the best of time in life.
Sierra Jewel Trent.
I just want to say that I'm so thankful for all the memories over the years, and everyone who was a part of it with me. I can't express how much I love my school and how much I will miss it. Go Colts.
Kalina Emmy Trevino.
I would like to thank everyone for these last 4 years and giving me lifetime memories and supporting me for my future.
Cameron Ann Tripp.
I've had an amazing time here at Cloverleaf the past several years. I just wanted to thank my friends, family, coaches, and teachers. I'll never forget being here, being a student, and playing on the basketball team, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Caitlin Janelle Turnbull.
My 4 years at Cloverleaf have been truly amazing, and attending the Career Center, I'd like to thank my teachers at Cloverleaf and also the Career Center for everything that they've done for me, and my parents and my friends. They have always had my back. Thank you.
Tristan Amelia Turpin.
These past 4 years have really helped me in finding myself. I've been able to find people who have validated me and accepted me for who I am, and I'm truly grateful for that. I'm also thankful for my parents for being willing to provide me with the support I need, as well as for the band for always being there and always being a delight to work with.
Jordan Paige Uclea.
I would like to thank pretty much every teacher I've ever had. They shaped me to who I am today, made me thankful for what I have. I'm thankful for my mom for being there for me, supporting me. My brothers and my sister, I'm so glad we all reconnected after all these years. I'm so glad they're with me today.
Emily Jean Underwood.
I'm thankful for my time here at Cloverleaf. Throughout the years, I've met some of my very best friends. I would like to thank my mom and my dad and my grandma and grandpa. Without them, I wouldn't be here today. I can't wait to start this new journey at Muskingum University.
Megan Elizabeth Van Meter.
These past 4 years have been so amazing, and I've been so grateful to have this experience with everybody, and it's just been amazing. I want to thank all my friends and teachers at Cloverleaf and all the staff members for helping out. I want to thank my teammates and my coaches for pushing me to do my best always, and most importantly, my family for just being there for me all throughout school, high school, everything and beyond.
Andrew Lloyd Vasil.
It's been a great 4 years here at Cloverleaf. I'd like to thank my parents, my coaches, especially Coach Gooker. I'd like to thank my teammates from the cross country and the track teams, and all the rest of my friends here at the high school. And I wish everyone good luck in the future.
Danea Kayana Walters.
I want to first thank everyone that has helped and support me. I want to thank my parents, and I also want to give thanks to everyone that has continued to be in my life the past 12 years.
Shelby Lynn Warren.
It's been a great 4 years at Cloverleaf High School with all my friends and teachers. I want to thank my mom for being my biggest support system, and my older sister Cindy for being my biggest inspiration.
Caleb Michael Weaver.
I've enjoyed my time here at Cloverleaf with my friends and my teachers. I want to thank my family for letting me have the opportunity to go to Kent State University Stark and to grow as a human.
Tyler Justin Webb.
This has been a great 4 years at Cloverleaf High School. I want to miss everything, especially my teachers and friends, and my teammates especially. And I would like to give a big thanks to my parents for pushing me through all my AP courses and all the classes they knew I could take. I would like to give a big thanks to my teachers and coaches for making me develop as a person on and off the field and in the classroom. Just everybody, thank you for all the great years of this experience.
Kaylin Nicole Weingart.
I've been so thankful to attend the
Cloverleaf in the Medina County Career Center. I want to thank my mom, my stepdad, everyone in my family, my fiance, to helping me throughout these few years.
Olivia Elizabeth Wells.
I'd like to thank my coaches, teachers, and family for always pushing me to do my best. The past 4 years at Cloverleaf have been particularly interesting, but I've enjoyed every moment.
Amy S. Wyan.
I just wanted to say, first of all, to the class of 2020, congrats. This is one of the biggest milestones of our life, and although we may not be together physically, we are here together in spirit. As a CHS family, we will remain. We will go down in history. I would also like to say a huge thank you to the staff who worked day and night alongside us through these troubling times, but most importantly to Mr. Randolph, the person who stuck by me through my best and worst times. You will forever have made me a better person.
Emily Page Whitehair.
Thank you for the 4 years at Cloverleaf High School. I would like to thank my parents, friends, coaches, and teammates.
Caitlin Ann Williams. Hunter Edward James Wilson.
I just wanted to thank all the teachers at Cloverleaf and all the Medina County Career Center teachers for helping me get through high school and to graduate. Thank you.
John Workman.
I would just like to start by thanking all of Cloverleaf staff and friends that made it possible to make it all the way through high school from freshman to senior year.
Anthony Joseph Zadrovic.
So the bowling program started my freshman year, and I was with it all 4 years. And I'd like to thank Dennis Huffman for being the coach and stepping through, and I'd like to thank all my teammates and my parents for their support through my high school career.
As superintendent of the Cloverleaf Local School District, I now confer the honor of high school graduation upon the Cloverleaf High School Class of 2020. Please follow the lead of your class president in moving your tassel to signify this honor.
Thank you, Dr. Kabilis. Before I turn my tassel, I'd like to say a few words to my classmates. Over the past 4 years, Cloverleaf High School has become a home away from home, and the people in it have become our second family. We may not know each other as well as we wish we could have, but through this long, long journey, our paths have crossed. Whether it's a Friday night football game, in chemistry class, or maybe even Friday detention, we have made an impact on each other's lives. Despite any problems we may have had, for example, typical teenage drama and stress, procrastination on studies and homework, boy and girl troubles, sports injuries, differing opinions with coaches and teachers, shall I go on? This school is a family, this building is a home. As time has changed the past few months, we realize this even more. Although learning virtually, having sports end without warning, and the cancellation of prom and more was not the way we all thought this would end, every one of us is leaving CHS with some type of happiness, even if it is just leaving. Just kidding. As our lives go on, whether we're joining the military, going to college, straight into the workforce, or whatever it is that we choose, remember to do so with an open mind and full heart. We will be ready for whatever the world throws at us, and we're all meant to have a different, unique journey. Contrary to what the world is telling us, we do not need all the answers right now. They will come. So fellow graduates, I leave you with this. We all have come so far and are now starting a new chapter in our lives. With that being said, always remember God gives his hardest battles to his toughest soldiers. So do not let the hard times push you down, but use them as motivation to keep going and pursue your biggest dreams in life and make this world a better place. We've got this. Growing up, this was the moment we all dreamed of. Even though it had a little twist and did not end the way we thought it would have, we just have to remember all the good memories that we made and all the fun times we spent together. I wish you all the best of luck, and go Colts. Now this is our moment.
We'd like to thank you for attending our event. It is my hope that we have created a memorable presentation for our seniors and their families. Seniors, embrace your 2020 story and go forward in hope and optimism. Congratulations to all of our seniors in the class of 2020 and their families. And parents, thank you so much for sharing your students with us these past 4 years. It has truly been our pleasure. So drive safely and good night.